I am in several traveler's notebooks, as you can see. So here's the thing. The great thing about traveler's notebooks is you can do something like this. Take a traveler's company traveler's notebook that has one string in it to keep things very compact and very, sleek, which I do appreciate because you don't want to carry something around that's going to be super heavy. Now, for the most part, these all sit at my desk, so I don't really have to worry about it. But if I wanted to take one on a trip or just for the day, say I was going to the library, they're not very heavy and they're not very wide, so they don't take up a lot of space in my purse, which makes me very happy. But if I wanted to, I could use something like this here, which is my Foxy Fix notebook, and I love it so much. And I could combine a couple of these notebooks and put it in one because it has 4 strings. But this can become very heavy and very wide, and I like to keep things, nice and neat and separate. For some reason in my mind, everything has to kind of be separate. So right now, I am looking to spend all of April editing my novel. So I wrote a novel for 2019's NaNoWriMo, which I won. It's a challenge, if you didn't know, to write 50,000 or 50,000 plus words by writing 1,667 words every single day. And basically what I did to achieve my goal was to write down all of the world building, and there wasn't a lot actually for this book, but anything that you wanted to write, like the main characters, some of the plot points and all of that in this insert. And it was really great. And I found that once I was done with Preptober, which comes before NaNoWriMo, which is in November, National Novel Writing Month. Sorry, I'm all over the place. But this whole notebook was filled. I had no more space. And the rest of the, novel I just wrote in Scrivener. So I didn't need any other space until it came time to edit. So my struggle with doing, writing novels or writing anything in a traveler's notebook is eventually you're going to have several notebooks. And so now, even though I'm finished with this, I have it set in here because I have to refer to a lot of the stuff I've written in here as I'm editing my novel. And I have this insert in here with a calendar because I like to keep track of things that I'm doing on a daily for that specific work. One of my favorite things about Traveler's Company is they have many inserts with different layouts, which I really appreciate. And the most paper that comes in one insert is the 013, which is the lightweight insert. And right now, off the top of my head, I can't remember how many pages that has. I think it's 120 something. I'll flash it on the screen. But it's a blank insert. And we all know, if you've been following my channel for a while, that I have crappy handwriting and I need to keep things, looking as neat as possible. Because again, I'm going to be referring to these notes for a while. So I was really bummed out that they don't have a lot of paper that is lined or grid so that I can have that kind of structure for when I'm writing. So I went ahead and I ordered from Paper Penguin Co. And this is my first order from her. Her name's Dominique. And she just had the most lovely packaging ever. It was very professional. Even the plastic she used to package these with is just it feels like a high quality. I was very impressed. So if you haven't ordered from Paper Penguin Co. right now, just off of the packaging, I highly recommend it. So this is what I ordered. And I got a mixture of the craft paper and the black cardstock because I wasn't really sure what I would prefer. I sometimes like this because it's a very bland background and it can match with a lot of stickers and you can decorate it really nicely. And I bought the black one because I have a lot of black traveler's notebooks, especially, this one that I love so much. And I thought, oh, this would go really nice in here. Now, certainly you can use this one in here also, but I don't know. It's matchy-matchy. I think it's personal preference. I also went ahead and ordered a whole sheet of her stickers. This is her logo, just because I love this little penguin with the pocket protector. I think it's adorable. She even makes sure to cut out a piece of cardboard so that these don't bend, which is so lovely because it did come in this very I feel like it was pretty protected in here, but it's packaged with a lot of love, like it says on the card. So that was really cool. The first one I ordered has the black cardstock. And it came with 2 stickers. So cute. Freebies. We always appreciate that. So this black cardstock houses 160 sheets of the Tomoe River paper. This is that Bible-y thin paper. Beautiful. And you can get it in white or cream. I went with white. And then you get the 5mm grid. So nice. I love it. Yeah. So I'm hoping that if I use something like this, these inserts in here have 60 pages. This is 160 pages. I'll be able to fill more stuff out for my novel because when the summer starts, I'm hoping to start a new novel. I thought I would be able to start it earlier than that, but since this is only the second and third book I've ever written fully out and finished, I'm realizing that the editing process, it really depends on how much research you have to do for whatever the project is, and it really kind of depends also on the POV you choose to use. I wrote this in third person, and I normally write in first person perspective. And I hear a lot of people say first person is harder for them to write. They naturally just write in third person, and I don't know why. It's the opposite for me. I know third person is the most common. But yeah, so I'm thinking that I'm going to write my 4th novel, which might actually be the sequel, not to this book, but the one I was working on before. And there's plenty of space to do so. And it's just lovely. So the interesting thing is that she rounds the corners of her insert, which is great. It's a really nice finishing touch, but I haven't done that in forever, especially to standard size, which this is because Traveler's Company does not. They have very square edges. They don't round them at all. So I'm just used to leaving mine when I cut them down. So that's so funny to me. I was looking at that and I thought, huh, this is like the first thing I noticed. But it's very like subtle, which I also appreciate. So that's also nice. Cool. And then in here, the craft should be a dot grid. And I am going to save these really cute packaging stickers also. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. This feels like it has like a coating on it. This one doesn't. It just feels like regular, but this is very nicey nice. Huh. Cool. So in here is the same 52 GSM Tomoe River paper. Very, very thin. And I went with white again, but this time I went with a dot grid instead of a square grid. Very nice. I like to plan more on a dot grid, so I thought maybe I would give it a try to keep several months all in one place. But if not, you know, I can always turn this into just a reference book or a commonplace book. Sometimes I'm not a big fan about writing on dot grid because I just have like, you know, I'm a very lazy writer. And sometimes like my letters will fall in between the dot grid and it'll look like I'm writing crooked. I don't even know. And that's a lot of times because I write well on my stomach because, you know, I have my back issues. So I write standing, I write on my side, I write sitting for a little while, and then again on my tummy. So I don't know. I'm always like laying my head sideways and writing, and I just look like I write crooked with a dot grid. I don't know why I can't get it together, but I can't. So have you guys ever ordered from Paper Penguin Co? I have to look at it to make sure I'm saying it properly because I've almost said Peanuts Planner Co like 5 times. I hope I haven't, but if I did, I apologize. So yeah, these are beautiful. I don't know what it is about this craft paper, but it feels so much different. I like the way it feels. It's so cool. I want more. Huh. Yes. Okay. So also important to note that she staples her inserts, which I'm perfectly fine with, but if you didn't care for that, you could go ahead and just, I would keep it stapled and then I would sew it and then take the staples out later because this will, you know, keep it all in place if you wanted it to open a little bit more, but I don't feel like that's an issue. I don't know. What do you guys think? Looks great to me. So nice. And I love that I don't have to be like embarrassed of the edging because she does such a great job. I wonder what she uses. It's probably like a machine or something. But I mean, I don't feel like I'm going to cut myself on the edges or anything like that, which is, you know, really nice. So at some point I need to set up either one or both of these books in one of my TNs. Right now, as I mentioned, I have an insert in here, that's already finished that I need to refer to. And then, of course, my calendar so that I can write notes in. And then I'll probably put one of these in here for the second book. I'm going to have to order more, which is totally fine. But I just wanted to order a couple because I wasn't sure how I would, you know, like them or not. But I do. I love them already. So we'll see how it goes. But I'll add this in here to make more notes so that I can refer to this and they're all in the same TN, if that makes sense. And then I also printed out a digital download from a friend who asked me to try out one of her new inserts, and this is a monthly insert. So one of these will definitely go in here for my next novel, which I'm also excited about. And because I know somebody will ask, this is by Traveler's Company, and this is a craft folder that I stamped myself. And then this is double-sided cardstock by Tim Holtz. This is vellum, also by Tim Holtz. And yeah, I printed this out and I just sewed this little insert together. So this insert is created by my Summer Touch, and I'll put a link down to the video that she did on these specific inserts for 2019. Are they not beautiful? So these are definitely Hobonichi inspired. And like a lot of the Japanese planners, Saturday and Sunday are in their own colors, and Sunday is always in red. So I am very much in love with these. I think they're beautiful. And a lot of times I have found I do enjoy the simplicity of the Hobonichi, and I really like the monthly portion, but then like I'm not so fond of the weekly or the dailies, or sometimes I just want the dailies. So that's why I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. So after the monthlies, which take up the first half of the insert, you just get grid after that, which I really love because it means that you can go ahead and write a bunch of other things in here that you want to keep for a full year. And then in the center here, I just have these page protectors that I've shown before how you create them. I mean, there's a lot of videos, very simple, just so that you can put stickers and stuff on. So like my new stickers that I have here, go ahead and take them, place them on here, and then put them somewhere else later. That was really crooked. I am so excited to try out these new inserts by Paper Penguin Co., as well as the insert by my Summer Touch, and I will leave links to both of these shops down below. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope that this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!